And there were also other factors, and one was that I'm a pretty strong individual. And there were a couple of other romances earlier on, but I knew that those would probably come to nothing because I could always get my way. And that wasn't any fun. And I knew Dick would be a very strong individual and that he would hold his own. And so within, literally a month or 6 weeks of his asking me to marry him, we got married. And the whole school was just, the art department was just sort of in a, I would only put it a small uproar. Here was an associate professor marrying a graduate student about to do his second year work. Dick was 3 years older than I was. So, you know, that age was okay, but just the whole juxtaposition. And the university didn't know what to do about it, in the sense that there were no regulations for female associate professors marrying graduate students. And they made a rule that he could not take a class of mine. That would be a no-no. That was okay.
And what were you teaching at the time?
I was teaching studio, which was drawing, design, beginning design, and I also taught art history. Later, I went much more heavily into art history. My undergraduate degree is in studio, and my graduate degree is in art history, although I took a lot of studio along with my art history program when I was out at Iowa studying there. So I was strong in both areas. That's one of the reasons Miami wanted me to come. It was rather unusual, and I think a few years later I couldn't have done it when everybody had to be so absolutely specialized. And here I was, one of these crossing all the boundaries kind of thing. I had the virtue of having what I thought was a pretty good eye. And which not all of art historians have, by the way. Some of them can be very strong on symbolism, meaning, all of that sort of thing. That's why some art historians can teach with very bad color slides. It's because the iconography is what they're into, and I was always into, look at that color, you know, this kind of thing. Check that line, it is so exquisite, that kind of